All right, so what do you guys think about this? Pretty cool stuff, right? So LG is bringing back, or at least they're bringing this curved or bendable displays for their 48-inch TV slash monitor gaming display. So I think this is actually going to work good because this is aiming towards more of to gamers, and also they're bringing this technology called CSO, that stands for Cinematic Sound OLED, which they're pretty much adding like an extra layer of on the display, so they can add more like speakers behind the display. Something that I've seen Sony brought this a few years ago. They have speakers on the display, so it's more of a immersive experience. So now the curved or the bendable plus the speakers towards gaming monitor TV. Let's talk about this. Let's do this. Yes, so unfortunately there is no CES this year because of, this whole pandemic thing. Hopefully next year we'll get to see, we'll get to go and gather together again. But this is where most of these companies show off their new technology, the new features. And this time LG is already sort of showing off some of the technology. Everything is going to be online stream. So this is something new, and I'm pretty sure more in the few more days we're going to see more newer technology from all these other companies. Right now I'm just going to focus on LG. Curved displays, bendable, they're calling it bendable right now because they actually do bend. This is a really cool feature for monitors because I've seen this before. I used to have the Samsung KS8500, which was a curved 55-inch display. And let me tell you my experience, it doesn't really make any difference. As a matter of fact, they were saying that, the curved displays will give you more immersive and also better viewing angles. But to be honest, that wasn't the case at all. But I think monitors, this works very good. As a matter of fact, I'm a big fan of curved monitors. I have the BenQ EX2780R, which is a curved monitor, and it looks really, really cool. The thing is that I feel like the way it works is that since you're so much closer to the monitor, and that it makes the experience way more immersive. That's the key about this. You have to be sitting in one position, and you have to be at a certain distance for you to take full advantage of that curved display. I remember a couple years ago at a CES, there was this display that actually no one was actually interested in that, but it got my attention. All they had was this like very small room, and they had this huge display curved. I think it was like 170 something degrees of a three-dimensional display. It just looked so cool. And all they had was the display, a desk, and a gaming chair. So I remember I went there, I sat down, and it was just so immersive. They had this drone footage on, and it was so immersive that I thought I was actually flying. I had to sit down and just grab onto my seat because it just looked so real. That is the whole point about having a display like this. It makes you feel that you're part of that footage. I think this works great on racing games, or that, for example, that Microsoft Flight Simulator game. I think this is going to be perfect because it's just going to look like a first person look. Is going to that's the way it works with this sort of curved display. So I think this is cool. And also LG is giving you the option of having just a flat display or just a curvy. With a press of a button, you can just make this bendable, and it has like a 1000 degree radius, which is very, very deep. I like that. I also like that the fact that keeping this in the 48-inch model, which is sort of like the monitor slash TV display, which I like because once again, this only works if you're close to the display. It doesn't work when you're far. It doesn't work on a big display unless you have like a 120-inch curved screen with a projector. Maybe that'll work, but I can't imagine just having a room for that. Well, some people, they have impressive home theater caves. So yeah, it might work for that. But keeping this and aiming towards gaming, I think this is perfect. That's why there's some gaming setups, racing gaming setups with like 3 display curved monitor displays, because you just want that immersive experience. So for me, I think this is going to work. It's pretty awesome. Now also, LG is adding this new CX technology, which stands for Cinematic Sound OLED, which pretty much they're like having speakers on the display, which once again, like I said before, Sony had this already before, but now LG is adding this technology. I think the combination of the curve or the bendable display plus the speakers is going to work even better. Although gamers, we tend to game with headsets, you know, that's what I do, especially when I'm playing Call of Duty. I need the sound to be like perfect, very immersive. So yes, if I want to watch a movie, I'm probably going to use the sound from the monitor, but if I am gaming, I am definitely going to use my headsets. But what do you guys think about this? Are you guys excited about this new technology? To be honest, I feel like LG is running out of ideas of what they're going to put on their displays, right? But I think it's good that they're trying something different. I like to be innovative. I love when companies are focusing on, you know, innovating their technologies. But I feel like if LG wants to be the king, because I still think that Samsung is still the king of #1 selling TVs, but LG, man, is doing a really good job with OLED. But once LG figures out how to solve the permanent screen burn problem with their OLED displays, and also how to increase the brightness, that's when they're just going to be the #1, because that's the biggest issue with OLEDs. You know, once they solve those issues, they're going to be the #1, because OLED, to be honest, I feel like OLED is the best display right now, but it has some issues. All right, guys, so that's it for this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. All right, I'm Joester, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Joester out.